Nothing in your life happened by accident. Not the good things. Not the painful things. Not the opportunities that appeared out of nowhere. Not the walls that kept stopping you in the same place. None of it was random. Welcome back to the Calm Code. In the videos before this one, we established who you really are. We showed how your thoughts are building your life, whether you direct them or not. We found the stillness beneath all the noise. And we asked the question most men spend their entire lives running from. Why are you here? Today, we go into something that changes how you see every single result in your life. Past, present, and future. There is a law that governs everything that happens to you. Not sometimes, every time, without exception, without favoritism, without mercy, and without judgment. It works the same for every man on this earth. Regardless of where he was born, regardless of what he believes, regardless of whether he knows about it or not. This law is called cause and effect, and it states one simple thing. For every result that exists in your life right now, there is a cause. And every action you take produces an effect. Think of throwing a stone into still water. The moment it lands, ripples spread outward from that single point. In every direction, touching everything. You cannot throw the stone and stop the ripples. You cannot choose which direction they travel. The moment the stone hits the water, the law takes over. Your life works exactly the same way. Every thought you think is a stone hitting water. Every word you speak, every action you take, every decision you make or choose not to make, all of them create ripples. And those ripples always return to you. Always. Most men look at their life and see results they did not choose. A financial situation they did not plan for. Relationships that keep breaking the same way. A level of confidence that never seems to grow. And they look outside themselves for the reason. Bad luck, wrong timing, the wrong people, the wrong circumstances. But the law does not work that way. The law is not interested in your explanations. It only responds to your causes. And your causes are your thoughts. Not occasionally. Primarily, because every action is preceded by a thought. Every word begins as a thought. Every habit was once a thought repeated enough times to become automatic. Which means, if you want to change the results in any area of your life, you do not start with the results. You start with the thoughts that created them. Here is what makes this law so difficult for most men to accept. It does not care about your intentions. You can intend to be kind and still cause harm through carelessness. You can intend to succeed and still build failure through undisciplined thinking. Intention without aligned thought and action produces nothing. The law only counts what you actually do, what you actually think, what you actually put into motion. And here is the part most men never reach. The ripples you send out do not always return from the same direction you sent them. You may plant good causes with one person and receive the return from someone completely different. You may cause harm in one area of your life and find that harm returning through a completely unrelated door. This is why tracking the law with your eyes is almost impossible. You plant a seed. You do not always see where the fruit grows, but it always grows. The law never loses a debt, and it never forgets a credit. So what does a man do with this knowledge? He stops waiting for circumstances to change, and he starts changing the causes he is laying down every single day. He monitors his thoughts the way a farmer monitors his soil. Because a farmer does not plant weeds and expect wheat. He does not ignore his field for months and then wonder why nothing grew. He tends it, every day, with intention, with patience, knowing that the harvest always reflects the planting. Always. Here is the practice. At the end of each day, ask yourself 2 questions. First, what causes did I lay down today? What did I think about most? What did I say to myself and to others? What actions did I take or choose not to take? Second, do those causes match the results I say I want? If yes, keep going. If no, change the causes. Not tomorrow. Now, because every moment you continue laying down the wrong causes is another stone creating ripples in the wrong direction. And those ripples are already moving, already touching things you have not yet seen. The man who understands this law fully stops being a victim of his circumstances. Not because life becomes easy, but because he understands that what happens next is not up to luck. It is not up to other people. It is not up to timing. It is up to the causes he chooses to set in motion, starting from this moment. In the next video, we go into the one emotion that destroys more men than any external circumstance ever could. It operates silently. It disguises itself as logic and reason. And most men carry it every single day without ever naming it. The calm code. Stay close.